you go. That's it. Okay. Let's move the sitting flesh away from the sitting bones when we are sitting on the mat. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down, keeping the spine straight. Bring your hands on the chin mudra, it's first two fingers together, and place your hands on your knees. Let's roll the shoulders back and down, keeping the spine straight. Aligning your ears with your shoulders, pull your chin slightly in. And noticing nice and straight spine growing up towards the sky from the crown of your head. Gently close your eyes for a minute. Bringing your attention to the tip of your nose. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils, filling your lungs. With your exhale, sigh it out. Relax your face and your shoulders. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose again. Take a deep inhale. Feel the air on the back of your throat into your lungs. Can you push your belly button out to bring that air to the base of your spine? With your exhale, pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Feel the air passing through the back of your throat and out through the nostrils. So we're going to focus on that cycle for a little bit. Take a deep inhale, nose, throat, lungs, and your belly out. Exhale, belly, lungs, throat, and your nose. Take a deep inhale, 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 inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale, 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 and hold on your exhale. Take a deep inhale, 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 inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale, 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 and hold your breath. Take a deep inhale, 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 and hold. And exhale, 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 and hold. Inhale, 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 and hold. And exhale, 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 and hold. One more inhale, 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 and hold. And exhale, 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 and hold. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's bring the palms together on the heart center, being aware of the floor underneath. Gently remind yourself why you show up on your mat this beautiful afternoon. From your heart, start your sentence with I am, and finish your sentence with how you want to feel right now. Let's take a deep inhale, rising up towards the sky with your fingertips. Reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, interlace your fingers on your back. Push the palms into each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lifting your heart center up towards the sky, dropping your head back. Point your chin up. With your exhale, interlace your fingers forward. Turning your palms out, curving that spine. Pushing your palms away from your chest. Feel that shoulder blades spreading away from each other. Inhale, rising up towards the sky with your palms. With your exhale, drop your right arm down, your left arm over your head. You will notice that lovely stretch on the left side of your torso. You can push that left knee away from your torso a little bit more to go deeper for that stretch. Can you relax that right shoulder for me, please? Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Pull that belly button in. With your exhale, we're going to walk forward with the fingertips, noticing your glutes starting talking to you. Take a deep inhaling. With your exhaling, allow your head and your chest to drop down towards the ground. And don't worry if you can't reach to the ground, or keep it on your fingertips if it's too far. And gently come back to center. We're going to switch the legs so we can feel the glutes on the other side next time. Palms together again on the heart center. Let's roll the shoulders back and down, spine straight. Take a deep inhale, 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 rising up towards the sky. Reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, interlace your fingers on your back. Let's squeeze the shoulder blades into each other. Lift your heart center up towards the sky. Drop your head back. Chin is reaching up to the ceiling. Let's interlace the fingers forward. Push the palms out, curve that spine with your exhale. Sending your spine back, reaching forward with your palms. Usually this one makes me yawn in the mornings. Inhale, rising up towards the sky. Reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, drop your left arm down, right arm over your head. Now I would like you to notice the difference from right side to the left side. If you want to go a little bit deeper for that stretch on the right, push that right knee away a little bit towards the ground and reach further to the side with your right fingertips. Can you relax that left shoulder? Lovely. Gently come back to center. Let's pull the belly button in with your inhaling. Exhaling, walk forward with your fingertips. If you want to go sideways, one side to the other side, go a little bit of dance all the way down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, allow yourself to reach forward a little bit more. Then we're going to walk back with the fingertips. So I know you guys have been on the computer quite a lot. So I will show you a move so you can do it in between your typing sessions when you need to have a sip from your coffee or your herbal tea. Okay, take a deep inhale, reach up. With your exhale, bring your elbows to the W shape. So squeeze the shoulder blades and elbows towards each other and chest open. This is a great one for your shoulders. So you can do that W shape every time before you reach to the C, the coffee or tea. So remember that when you're on your desk on the computer. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades into each other, chest open. Nice one. Let's have one more time. Inhale, reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lovely. We're going to reach up towards the sky next. Then we're going to twist the torso to the right side. Use the back of your hand outside of your knee. Pull that belly button in and go deeper for your twist. Try to look back. Then coming back to center, we're going to switch to the other side. Using the back of your right hand outside of your knee, pull that belly button in, go deeper for your twist. And gently coming back to center. Let's roll onto the knees. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hip distance apart. So every time our hands are on the floor, it's good to have that index fingers slightly out to the side. So when you're on the downward dog, you have great opening for your shoulders. Keeping the knees under the hip, toes are tucked in. Let's take a deep inhale. Drop your belly down, lift your chin up. Look between your eyebrows, your drishti, your gaze point. And curve that spine. Tuck that tailbone in. Bring your chin to your chest. Pull that belly button in a little bit more. And coming back to center. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift your chin up. What we're going to do, we're going to imagine there's a block between the elbows. So hold on to that block, bend your elbows, starting to lower your chin and chest to the ground. Feel your triceps. Nice. If you started to come up slowly, you will feel the shake on your triceps. If it's too much, just come up faster. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, lowering yourself down. Feel the shake on your triceps. And lift yourself back up. Shall we do one more? My arms are shaking. Bend your elbows, bring your chin and chest to the ground. And come back up again. Toes are tucked in. Bring yourself to your downward dog. Woo, that was nice. So we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Grab your elbows, relax your shoulders and your head. Let's have a little bit of bend on the knees. Can you notice your hamstrings and back of your knees starting to talking to you? Your calf muscles when you bring yourself forward and back between your toes and your heels. Any tension you're holding on your neck, I'd like you to allow your head to go heavy. Feel your neck. Maybe you started to notice your lower back because the weight of your torso starts to pull down slightly. Take a deep inhaling. Exhaling. Release your hands on the floor. We are going to walk forward to bring ourselves to the plank position. Pushing the floor away with your hands. On the plank position, we would like to have that straight line. Zipping up your jeans, ladies. Tuck that tailbone in. If your back is sagging down towards the ground, which means your core is not strong yet, you can drop your knees on the ground. Make sure you still keep your back straight. Pull that belly button in nicely. If you're happy with the straight legs, knees are off the ground, go for it. Take a deep inhaling and exhaling. Plank side one gets you quite stronger very quickly. Believe me, I can talk to you here for 10 minutes, but I know that it's killing you right now. Let's pull the shoulders forward. Drop your knees, chin and chest to the ground. Squeeze your elbows. Slide yourself forward for your baby cobra. Untangle your toes. Squeeze the shoulder blades into each other. I like you to feel that back muscles. Squeeze your glutes and your inner thighs. Nice one. Release yourself down towards the ground. Toes are tucked in. Bring yourself to a child pose. Allow your hip to sink into your heels. Forehead is on the ground if it's okay to do so. Let's take a deep inhale. And exhale. Push your hands on the floor, lift your knees, bring yourself back to your downward dog. Can you turn your tailbone up towards the sky and send your hip towards the back of your mat so you can really feel that lovely stretch for your hamstrings, back of your knees and your calf muscles. We are going to walk forward with a little step. So lifting the sides of your hip up towards the sky. Come forward to the front of your mat. When you can't touch the floor anymore, bend your knees, relax your head and your neck down towards the ground. Inhale, slowly coming up to standing, palms together, feet together, chest open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fall forward from the hip crease. Relax your neck. Inhale, coming halfway, your back is flat. Exhale, bring your right leg back, big step. Sink your hip down towards the ground. Can you feel the hip flexors on the right side? Just right in front of your hip. That's it. Squeeze the right glutes. Sink your hip down a little bit more. Feel that beautiful stretch. Lovely. We tend to store a lot of stress around the root chakra, which means around our hip area. So stretching those areas helps a lot. Stepping forward with your right leg, coming halfway, your back is flat again. Can you tilt your tailbone up towards the sky? Engage your quads, pull your kneecaps. Your neck is nice and long. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Belly button, please pull that in towards your spine. Take a deep inhaling. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Bring your left leg back, big step. Sink your hip down towards the ground. Now, we are looking for a super strong left leg. So push that left knee up, send your left heel back, then travel your hip down towards the ground. Beautiful. Squeeze the left glutes for me, please, like you have a dog going to bite you. Take a deep inhale. Step forward with your left leg, coming halfway again. Your back is flat. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. And back to Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, your gaze up. Exhale, forwards from the hip crease. Relax your neck. Inhale, coming halfway, your back is flat. Exhale, bring your right leg back, big step. Sink your hip down towards the ground. Now we're going to reach up towards the sky with the left fingertips. Push the floor away with your right hand. Can you squeeze your right glutes a little bit more? Nice one. Release your hand on the floor, coming back to your plank position. Remember, you can drop your knees down if you need to. Push the floor away with your hands, inhaling. With your exhale, we're going for chaturanga, which means we're going to scrape our torso with the elbows, and elbows bend 90 degrees. Coming to your upper dog, untangle your toes. Exhale to your downward dog. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. Right leg goes up towards the sky for your three-leg dog. Lifting your left heel to start with, then slowly lower that left heel down to feel that lovely stretch for the left leg. Pull that belly button in, relax your neck. Inhale, lift that left heel again one more time. Bring your right leg forward, help it if you need to. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, rising up towards the sky with the fingertips. Can you drag that right foot back, left knee forward, and tuck that tailbone? Nice one. Release your hands on the floor. Step back for your downward dog. Noticing the distance of your hands and your feet. The sun goes down, so I can open that curtains a little bit more. You can see me better. There you go. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. Left leg goes up towards the sky for your three-leg dog. Lift your right heel first, then lower your right heel down, noticing that lovely stretch for that right leg. Lift your right heel up again, step forward with your left leg, drop your right knee down. So you have 90 degrees on the back of that left knee, 90 degrees back of that right knee. Inhale, rising up towards the sky and reach. With your exhale, let's travel that shoulders away from the ears. Can you tuck that tailbone in while you're dragging your right knee forward, left foot back? Beautiful. Make sure you're still breathing. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands on the floor. Step back for your downward dog. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. So more advanced yogis, instead of stepping back for your downward dog, you can go for your chaturanga, upper dog, and downward dog. Keep it in that mind. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step forward, coming halfway, your back is flat. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. And back to Samasthiti. So I have a great posture here for you, for your hip and your knees and your shoulders. So we're going to bring them all together with the eagle legs and eagle arms. Arms open to the sides, palms facing down. Sit back into your chair slightly. We are going to bring that right leg over the left one. You can have your right toe on the ground. If your right toe doesn't touch the ground, you can bend your knees a little bit more, lower your hip down to be able to reach the ground with your right toes. Or you can tuck that right toes behind that left leg, right? We're going to add the arms, bring that right arm under the left one. Now noticing the shoulders. Is your shoulders close to your ears? Please push them down towards the ground and keep them down towards the ground while we're lifting the elbows up. Can you feel the shoulder blades? Nice one. Take a deep inhale and exhale. So usually in the powerful classes, we do have some crunches here for core muscles. So it's entirely up to you. You can stay here. Absolutely fine. Or let's take a deep inhale. With your exhale, can you bring your elbows to the knees? Squeeze. Nice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze. Can we have one more? Yes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lovely. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. And back to Samastiti, back to center. Let's do the same on the other side. That was fun. Arms over to the sides, take a deep inhale. Exhale, sink back into your chair. Let's bring that left leg over the right one. Remember, toes are maybe on the ground or maybe tucked behind that right leg. Beautiful. Your left arm under the right one, palms together. If you're not feeling anything on your shoulder blades when you lift your elbows up, which means that you're squeezing the shoulders too close to your ears. So let's release that shoulders down. Put your elbows up. Pull your belly button in. Sink a little bit deeper. You can stay here absolutely fine while we're doing 3 crunches. Take a deep inhaling. Exhaling, elbows to the knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Nice one. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing and back to Samastiti. Let's go back to the nice flow. Inhale, arms up, your gaze up. Exhale, fall forward from a hip crease, relax your neck. Inhale, coming halfway, your back is flat. Exhale, step back to your plank position, push the floor away with your hands. Remember, you can drop your knees if it's too much. Lowering yourself for your chaturanga with your exhale. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, send your hip towards the back of your mat so you can feel your hamstrings a little bit more. Right leg goes up towards the sky for your 3-leg dog. Exhale, right leg forward. Help it if you need to for your warrior 1. Rising up towards the sky and reach. Exhale, sinking into your posture. Just bring your hands to your shoulders for a minute. Just double check if your shoulders are squared forward and if your hip is squared forward. For some reason, if your left side of the hip doesn't want to come forward, you can lift your back heel slightly up. There you go. You can see better here now. So closing the left side of the hip, notice my left heel. That's it. Sink a little bit more. Let's bring the arms up towards the sky. Palms away from each other. Relax those shoulders. Tuck that tailbone in. We are still breathing. Take a deep inhaling. And exhaling. One more inhale. With your exhale, release your hands on the floor. Step back to your downward dog. So if you want to roll through the chaturanga, upper dog and downward dog, go for it. Nice one. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Left leg goes up towards the sky for your 3-leg dog. Bring your left leg forward, coming to your warrior 1. rising up towards the sky and reach. Exhale, sinking into your posture. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Remember to keep those shoulders squared forward and your hip aligned. If your right side doesn't want to close forward, you can lift that right heel, but engage that right leg. Super strong. Nice one. Make sure you're still breathing. We never hold the breath during the practice because that's important. If you hold your breath, you can't run a marathon. So let's take a deep inhale one more time. With your exhale, release your hands on the floor, step back to your downward dog or go through your vinyasa. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale, relax your head, relax your neck. One more inhaling. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, jump or step forward, coming halfway. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. And back to Samastiti. Let's carry on for one more balance postures on the standing. So we're going to carry on with the tree pose. Let me adjust this one a little bit. There you go. Right. Your options for the tree pose is on the floor with your sole of your feet close to your ankle, or you can have the sole on your shin. Never your knees, please. Knees are precious. So you can bring your sole of your feet inside of that standing leg, or you can go for half lotus, which means you're going to bring your feet close to your belly button and allow your feet to rest on top of that left leg. Palms together on the heart center. So whichever options you're choosing, make sure your spine is straight, your legs are engaged, your shoulders are down and away from the ears. Then we're going to rise up towards the sky with the fingertips. Hands on the chin mudra, first two fingers, and relax your shoulders. There's always a challenge for these postures. So if you want a little bit of challenge, you can bring your eye gaze up towards the sky. When this one gets easier, you can close your eyes. Maybe for a split second to start with, and longer afterwards. Each day on your mat, you're traveling on your yoga journey and your body gets better and better and better. So wherever you are right now, remember when you get better, we always forget how was our first day on the yoga mat. Definitely. Let's change sides. Palms together again. Remember, one side feels different than the other side. So don't assume that your body will be absolutely fine on the other side. And also, you might have the balance postures quite challenging. There are many reasons for that. One of the main reasons are the water levels in your ears. So that affects your balance. Or you might have an injuries on your ankles or your knees. That affects your balance. Or you have some bad news and your mind is all over the place. That affects your balance. Or you're watching someone wobbly. That affects your balance. When I first started doing yoga, I was watching the YouTube videos. And one of them, I couldn't do it. I was keep falling because I noticed that cameraman was moving quite a lot. So I was just like losing my balance a lot. Okay, one more inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. Now we are going to carry on towards the ground a little bit more. So if you like to keep your feet open to the sides, wider than hip distance, we're going to sink down for Malasana. So knees are open to the sides, palms together on the heart center. Let's push the elbows to the knees. Squeeze your glutes slightly. Rise up towards the sky from the crown of your head. And exhale, release. Sink yourself down towards the ground. What we're going to do, a little bit of circle going over the ankles. So noticing that when you're doing that circle, your hip and your glutes already trying to, help with this movement. So notice that in your hip and notice which side you're circling, because we will go back to the other side next. And stop in the center. Take a deep inhale, squeeze your glutes, push your knees out, squeeze, 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 and release. Take a deep inhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze, 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 and release. One more time, squeeze your glutes, push your knees out, and release. Let's do the circle to the other side. It feels weird now. It's the same thing when you interlace your fingers, you always go to the same. And when you swap your fingers one digit, it feels like you're holding someone else's hand. Right, coming back to center. Now relax into this pose. Allow your hip to go heavy, releasing that tension from your hip sockets. Lovely. We're going to have a big step with the right leg. Drop your right knee down. Can you walk your right knee back a little bit and untangle that right toes? Good. Turning the left toes to 10 o'clock. Place your left hand on your knee and push that knee out. Travel your hip towards that left heel. Nice. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale. Maybe the sole of your left foot is trying to look at your face. Go for it. Pushing that out. It depends on your flexibility. Or maybe your body wants to go on the elbows. That's fine. Maybe you never tried it. You want to try and see how it feels. Maybe you're already flexible, because we all have different bodies. So try and see. If it feels weird, if it's too much, just go back to your hands. That's absolutely fine. Because one day you might find yourself all the way down to the floor, then you might feel okay. So it might not feel okay to be on the elbows today. That's absolutely fine. We all have different levels. We just need to be careful with our bodies. Beautiful. Let's tuck that right toes in. Bring yourself forward again for your malasana. Sink into your posture. Nice one. Let's bring that left leg back. Big step. Drop your left knee down. Walk that left foot back slightly. Untangle that left toes. Nice. Push the right knee out to the side, placing your hand on the knee. Relax your shoulders, relax your hip. And don't assume that both sides of the body is the same. So on this side, maybe going down on the elbows will be, no way, Jose. Or maybe it will be, oh yeah, I like this one better on this side. So try and see how your body feels. And the tension should be like sweet tension, not too much. And if you exhale deep into that tension, it feels nice to release and let go. Maybe lowering yourself all the way down. Or maybe it's too much on this side and staying up on your hands. Beautiful. We're going to tuck that left toes in. Bring yourself forward again, malasana, and sink into your posture. Lovely. Let's bring the palms together on the heart center. Push your elbows into the knees and just close your eyes for a minute. Can you allow your hip to go down towards the ground a little bit more on your next exhale, while you're reaching up towards the sky from the crown of your head? Noticing the change in your body with your energy levels. Noticing the calmness on your breath. And noticing the busy mind just less cluttered, hopefully. We're going to sit on the floor, bring the soles of the feet together. Make sure you're sitting close to the front of the mat because we are going to roll ourselves back to stop on the shoulders. I can show you first while you're sitting so you know what to expect. So we're going to start with chest open, interlace the fingers, hands under the feet, lifting your heart center up towards the sky and drop your knees down. Chin slightly tucked in. So I have a couple of options for the next one. We're going to tuck the toes in, then open the legs to the sides. But maybe it might be too much, so you can have one leg at a time and see how it feels. So toes tucked in with the peace fingers. Try one leg at a time and see how it feels. We're looking for that lovely stretch for that leg. Maybe both legs, you can find your balance on your sitting bones. See how it goes. Maybe your knees are bent. You feel like your arms are short. Maybe you can use a trick to make those arms longer, sending your heels away. Fantastic. You can straighten your legs. Yay! Relax those shoulders. Watch first. I'm going to roll and stop on my shoulders, sending my knees up. So you might have a few goes to come into this pose. You might need to support your hand with support your torso with your hands. Just go for it and see how it feels. Sending your toes towards your shoulders, heels away, knees up towards the sky. Now, the pressure you feel on your throat is stimulating your thyroid glands. We are going to have a deeper stretch when we bring the legs together for the hamstrings. Then next we're going to have the shoulder stand. But if your shoulder stand, if you're not comfortable doing the shoulder stand, you can always have the waterfall, which means your hip is on the ground, your legs are up towards the sky, 90 degrees. It feels nice to have an elevate waterfall. But if you want to go for a shoulder stand, please do support your torso with your hands. Then bring your legs up towards the sky. Walking your hands to your shoulder blades will make you go higher, and aligning your heels with your hip make you straighter. And again, if you're on the banana shape, that's absolutely fine as long as your legs are up towards the sky. For 10 breaths, we are going to hold it. Because the inversions, when the legs are up towards the sky, we call them inversions. Inversions makes your immune system stronger because we're having that blood draining down towards the internal organs and your head. We're having the varicose veins are happy. Your immune system is getting stronger, as I mentioned. And your hairdressers are happy as well because your hair grows longer, quicker. My hairdresser is very happy because my hair grows so fast. I do this every day. What happens is you have fresh blood on your follicles, and of course, your hair grows faster. Let's take a deep inhale. Please do not hold your breath. And exhale, bring your legs over your head. Allow your torso to adjust. Can you let your legs go heavy before you peel yourself back towards the ground? So your torso is in charge to bring your hip back towards the floor. Maybe your knees are scraping your nose. Maybe not, don't worry. Knees to your chest next. We're going to interlace the fingers in front of the shins. Move yourself side to the side. Have a little bit of massage on your back. Feels nice. Arms open to the sides like a cactus. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, drop your knees to your right side. Allow your spine to adjust. Can you turn your head to the left side, to the opposite? Now, next exhale, we're going to allow those legs to go heavy. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. With your inhale, bring your knees back into the center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left side. Turn your gaze to the right side. Your shoulders are on the floor. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, allow yourself to sink into your mat. Let your legs go heavy. Your hip relax. Inhaling. Exhaling, sigh it out. And gently coming back to center. We're going to place the feet close to the bottom, knees are up towards the sky. Let's take a deep inhale, tilt your hip up towards the sky, push your knees forward, drag your heels back. So you're dragging your shoulders towards your heels. Really use your glutes. Imagine there's a block between your knees and trying to create a space between the vertebrae. And at the same time, you're feeling hip flexors on both sides, right in front of your hip. And gently lower yourself back towards the ground. We're going to bring the knees into the chest. More massage for the spine. We're going to roll ourselves backwards and forwards 5 times. Healthy spine, healthy bodies. Rolling forward once. And twice. You're stimulating your chakra points as well. 3 times. And 4 times. And 5 times. You might feel that it's quite hurting on your back, but it's very good for your spine. I used to have one vertebra sticking out with a bad posture, so I can't find it anymore. It's gone. Yay! Let's bring one leg in front of the other one. Bring the palms together on the heart center. Take a deep inhale, 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 rising up towards the sky and reach. With your exhale, drop your right arm down, left arm over your head. Notice how far you can go and reach this time compared to beginning of the practice. Can you push that left knee towards the floor a little bit more? Nice one. Gently come back to center, pulling that belly button in. Let's walk forward with your fingertips. Hopefully you're going towards the floor a little bit more closer than the beginning of the practice. Please take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Allow yourself to sink towards the ground. Relaxing your hip and your glutes. Any tension you're holding on your shoulders, let it go. Release and relax. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to switch legs. Palms together again on the heart center. Take a deep inhale, 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 rising up towards the sky. Reach and reach and reach. With your exhale, drop your left arm down, right arm over your head. Relax that left shoulder. Enjoy that lovely side stretch. Add a little bit more, pushing that right knee towards the floor. Go deeper for that lovely stretch on the right side. Beautiful. Gently come back to center. Take a deep inhaling. Exhale, walk forward with your fingertips. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, and allow yourself to sink towards the ground. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Relax your hip. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Allowing your whole body to surrender to the ground underneath. And slowly bring yourself back up again. We are going to lie down on our backs. Ooh, how exciting. Time for Savasana. So if you want to put some warm clothes, some socks, jumpers, or if you have a blanket, cushions. If you have any back issues, maybe lying in the front on the block might be helpful for your hip and your back. So keeping the block just under the hip bones, if you lie on it and turn yourself to the side and turn your palms up, relaxing your shoulders, that helps for your lower back niggling issues. If you like to just lie down on your back for your Savasana, make sure the shoulder blades are flat against the ground. And again, palms are open up towards the sky. Beautiful sunset today. Drop your knees to the sides. Drop your toes to the sides. Let's make a fist with our hands. Tense your arms. Tense, 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 and release. Tense your legs. Squeeze your glutes. Tense, 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 and release. Tense your torso only. Pull that belly button towards the floor. Tense, 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 and release. Now tense your whole body, including your face. Squeeze, 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 and release. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. You made it. It was a beautiful practice. You complete it. Doesn't matter how hard or how easy, or if you did it properly or not. You were on your mat for your body and your mind connection. So be proud of your body. Be proud of any level you are on your mat right now. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Noticing the floor underneath. Noticing the parts of your body touching to the floor. And deliberately allowing yourself to be relaxed. Release. Let go. Noticing the lightness of your breath. Noticing that beautiful energy you created in your body. Now it's time to allow our bodies to heal itself from inside with that beautiful energy you created. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose. Noticing which nostrils are more dominant than the other one. Noticing the soft part of the back of your throat. Tiny little moves on your lungs and your belly. Noticing the calmness of your body. Calmness of your mind. Being aware of the sounds outside of your house right now, without analyzing, no judgment, without need of knowing where the sounds are coming from. Just simply allow that sounds to reach to you. Maybe bring your attention from one sound to the next one. And noticing the sounds inside of the room right now, where you are. The position of your mat in the room right now. Without analyzing, no judgment, not need of knowing where the sounds are coming from. Just allowing that sounds to reach to you. And noticing the clouds over your head, the thinking, the talking clouds, to-do lists, worries, judgments. Just noticing that clouds over your head. Without judgment, not analyzing, just noticing that clouds over your head. Like a clouds in the sky. They come and go. Sometimes they are big and dark clouds. Sometimes they are light as a feather. Some days it's storm. Some days it's a sunny sky. We're just noticing. As we cannot change the weather, we cannot change those clouds of talking come and go, but we can notice them and just allow them to come and go. Bringing your attention to your heart center. And remind yourself your sentence starts with I am and you are. You are love. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are enough. You're happy. Maybe it's more than one sentence in your heart right now. Sanawatu, Sanau Punaktu, Saviryam Kravahai, Tejasvidam Samastu, Mahavisha Hawaii. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently wriggle your fingers and wriggling your toes. Bring yourself back to your root. Bring your arms over your head, feet together. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And reach and reach and reach and release. Bending your knees, gently roll onto your right side away from your heart center. And slowly bring yourself to seating position. Your hands are on the heart center. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Wrap your palms, create the energy inside of your palms. Bring the energy over your eyes. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. 2 fingers between the eyebrows, 2 fingers on the belly button. Take a deep inhale, rebalance. Exhale, sigh it out. Palms together again. The light within me honors the light within you. Thank you so much for sharing this practice together. Namaste. Have a wonderful evening. I hope